How's it going, my brothers and sisters of the universe? Good to see you guys again, as it always is. First off, I just wanted to wish you guys a happy new year. And I hope that your 2025 goes how you want it for the most part. Although I know that life doesn't always go the way we want because it's not how we choose for it to be, you know? The higher power decides that. But I do hope and wish that majority of the things that you want and desire that are also very good for you come true. If you're returning to the channel, then it's good to see you guys again. And if you're new to the channel, then hello, my name is Ian and I'm here to help you evolve your mind, your body, and your spirit. You will become a king on semen retention. And this isn't to be boastful or to be arrogant or to be prideful or to have a sense of ego, although it could be a sense of ego, but to be real, this isn't intended to have a sense of ego. The reason why I say that you can become a king on semen retention is because when you have all this vital essence stored within your body, you have all the nutrients, all the energy, you know, all the magnetism, you become a person that has a cup that's full, and that cup is overflowing, and you don't have to pour out of the cup. You have so much that's overflowing, it just spills out of you, and people will be attracted to that. People will be like, oh wow, this guy has a lot of energy. Oh wow, this person is I don't know what it is, but there's something about this person that I feel like I want to figure out or know, or I want to talk to this person. Whatever it is, you know, you become magnetic. Now, the reason why you become magnetic, and the reason why I'm talking about the cup that's overflowing, you just have so much within you. You have so much vitality, you have so much energy that you become a giver. You are a king and you become a giver. You are able to give your energy, you are able to give your resources without depleting yourself, you know, and it's not hard. And I was at a retreat a few days ago, and this really struck me in the best way possible. It wasn't actually a bad way, but it really hit me what this lady said. She basically said how you as a person decide when you want to be content. You as a person decide when you want to be happy. You know, you don't have to go out there and extract and take energy from other people. You don't. Because all that happiness, all that energy is within yourself. When she said that all the happiness is within you, it's very true. Now, when I'm speaking into the terms and the dynamics of semen retention and, you know, sexual transmutation, this is actually extremely important, because when you have none of that, when you have no essence, no vitality, you know, you have nothing left to give to anybody, or you don't have as much to give to anybody. And if you do give to others, you end up draining yourself, you know, and you're running on empty all the time, which sucks. And believe me, bro, like, as a person that's relapsed many times and been on like long streaks, short streaks, and whatever, more than I could count, it's true. When you run on empty, you are technically a beggar. But when you're high on fuel, you have a lot of energy, you've been doing your practices, your good deeds, your vitality is up because you've been retaining and you've been respecting yourself. Man, you can't beat it, dude. You just can't. You just can't, bro. You really just can't. And guys, you become a king. You become a king. You become a king because you are a giver and you're not a taker anymore. When you do semen retention, you do it for a long time, you become a king. You know, you could even say emperor or whatever, that's fine. But you are no longer just a taker, because at some point in time, when you continuously do it and you repeat it, you transcend that. And you start to love who you are. You know, I mean, you should always love who you are, but things get foggy, things get misty within our mind, and there's so much yuck and things that we need to declutter and we have to actually get rid of, that at some point in time, you know, you're kind of just sifting through all the mud, sifting through all the crap that's in your mind, in your energy field. Eventually, when all that that soot and all that stuff is gone, you find out that you are the king of your own domain. You are that person that you've always wanted to be. You just didn't see it, and you just didn't choose to be that guy. But the reality is that it's hard to be that person. It's hard to act as if. It's hard to do as thou shalt do if not only can you see it, you don't believe it. I just want to put this disclaimer out there that I don't want you to look at this as on a vain level. Look at it at a deeper level. You know, I want you to look past the society, the money, you know, the status, all that, whatever, that jazz. Because we're here to help other people at the end of the day. You know? We're here to give to others as well and impact other people's lives. And others will do the same to us as we've done onto them. But sometimes it won't be the exact person that we gave to, which is fine. But at the end of the day, energy is energy, and what you put out there will be returned to you, as the saying goes. If I'm being real with you guys, I don't feel like I'm a peasant, but I don't feel like I'm entirely a king just yet. And maybe that has something to do with self-worth and all of that stuff, but, you know, I feel like I'll get there at some point in time, and I feel like when my habits and my disciplines, I stay true all the time, I stay consistently consistent, and like, it's hard to fail, who knows? But maybe that's just my perfectionism talking. I urge you to stay on this journey, even if you fuck up. I urge you to continue doing this, even if you fuck up, even if it's hard, even if you struggle. Because I want you to know that at the end of the day, it's worth it, bro. It's worth it every time. Like, the fulfillment that you get from having all the energy, from like, you know, doing this practice. You meet new people. You have a new lust for life. You have a craving and a desire to go out there in the world and meet new people, start new meaningful relationships, you know, work on yourself and your body, work on your mindset, your spirituality, eat healthier, and even create, dude. Like, you want to create things. And it doesn't have to necessarily be YouTube videos. It could be art. You know, you could end up wanting to detail cars, or like painting cars, or doing drawings, or, you know, creating a business. Whatever it is that you want to do. You might even want to become a singer or a musician. Like, I'll tell you what, like, you know, I actually enjoy singing. And I realized that when I was younger, like, I was told that, hey, like, you're pretty good. You know, my mom always encouraged me to sing, but I'm like hella shy and shit. So, you know, I try to say nah, and then like the karaoke comes out and they push you. I'll just say this. That wanting and craving to express that, for me, comes out even more when I'm on retention. And it makes me like excited, and I stop caring about like what other people think or society and all this shit. And, you know, like, am I gonna be made fun of? And sometimes the energy and the anxiety gets a little high because I feel a sense of pressure. But at the end of the day, it's kind of more just mental. You know, you choose to use that excitement or that fear and turn it into excitement. And you use it to propel you into doing what you want to do and creating what you want to create, you know? Kings can be the ones that end up either rising to becoming a king and being that person, to being that guy that, hey, I realize that I'm actually valuable and I have a lot of worth. You know, some people just snap, and at some point in time it just happens that way. Other kings will be groomed and nurtured into being one. They already just knew since they were a child, you know, through their adolescence and then up until their teens and their adulthood. That's how they are, you know. But it could come out in a cocky way, it could come out in so many ways, a calm way, who knows. Everybody's journey is different. But what I'm just trying to say is that there's some people that already know that they're a king, and other people like build their way up to it. That's what I'm just trying to say. And a peasant is a person that will take, because beggars can't be choosers. You know what I'm saying? you put the work in, bro. Like, sometimes you just got to put the work in. And at some point, you become a king. The discipline stays. You just do what you got to do, and you feel better. If you look at the main essence and the core of this video, if there's anything I want you to take away from it, is that you need to be the one that becomes the king. And you need to be the one that fills your own cup to the point where your cup overflows and it pours out into other people's cups. To the point where, you know, when you're at this stage in your life, or you're at this level in your life, you're able to give to others without excessively draining yourself. Become a giver because you have an abundance and an overflow within yourself. Vitality, essence, you know, you have the charisma, you're happy, you're content with yourself, you know. You're not always going to be happy because that's not real. That doesn't fully exist all the time, you know. Being grateful, I think, is probably the closest thing to that, as well as your authenticity. But being content all the time is like literally a perfect balance. But now I'm going on tangent, and I just want to say, guys, thank you for rocking with me through my ups and downs. You know, thank you for being here and supporting the channel and watching my stuff. And I'm glad that you guys are able to get something out of it, if there's something that you get out of it. Anyways, guys, Happy New Year. Much love. Peace out.